So I've booked 3 gigs tonight. 3 gigs tonight. And we're gonna, I don't know, do a little vlog thing of the 3 gigs. This doesn't happen very often. I usually do around 1 or 2 gigs. We're gonna run some material. Maybe I'll do the same set for all 3. Maybe I'll do a different one. But we're just gonna see how it goes. I don't know if this is interesting. If you want to see this, but we're just gonna try some stuff. Just have a bit of fun. Let's do it. What can I say about that first gig? Yikes. No, it's just, I don't know. I rocked up in the vibe. Well, to set the scene, it was like packed, or not packed, but it was full. I don't know, the crowd were pretty cold, I guess. They weren't really responding to much. I saw the first 2 acts. They were bombs by any definition. But I've seen those 2 comics do bits that have done well other places. So that sort of was an indication to me that this is like the kind of crowd that's going to need a bit more oomph. And I tried to give them that and like just come out with a lot of energy. Alright, now that you're warm, let's do some comedy! Alright. And yeah. Man, it felt like just trying to get a really old lawnmower to start. Just fucking, come on, you bastard! And it just didn't happen, I guess. I even told them at the end, like, don't come to my festival show. You know, I don't know, it's like, you know, frowned upon to blame the audience, and I'm not doing that. They just weren't my kind of crowd, I guess. Which is really weird, because I usually do pretty well at this venue and in this sort of area with that sort of demographic. So it kind of threw me off a bit. So more of a lesson in confidence, I think that was, you know, just like, even if you're giving them stuff that you know is likely to do well, and you're in a place where you've done well before, and this bit is done well before, and that gets like little to nothing, to not be thrown is the lesson. To just don't even like, yeah, okay, cool. Well, here's another one. Just be totally confident. That's what I struggled with, I guess. But hopefully we can learn from that and proceed into gig 2 with full confidence.
This next guy's band, so he's one of my favourites. Put your hands together, make a welcome for Mr. Isaac Jones.
I got him. Alright, gig number 2, better. Definitely better.
But it's kind of getting a bit weird now.
It was, you know, like a smaller, tighter crowd. Half the room was really up for it, and then the other half... As far as confidence goes, I'd say it was probably around an 80%. Not full yet, maybe 75, I don't know. It's hard to be fully confident in front of people. Do you know what I mean? Even with material you know is good.
Always eating pineapple.
It's just hard. It's easier to do my set to a brick wall, because that brick wall's not sitting there, you know, looking back at you like, really? This is all you got? This isn't good. Ugh. But overall it went pretty well, and everyone was happy and had fun. I did have fun. But I just feel like it was a similar vibe to the first gig, but maybe a little bit better. Like a little notch better. So hopefully this 3rd gig is raucous. This looks like I should be in Queen. Gig number 3 was alright. I mean, it was just kind of like a free comedy night, so... Well, I mean, I guess every show that I did tonight was free. It was just like, you know, 6 people, which, you know, no one really blames you if you don't do very well in front of 6 people. It's pretty tough. Alright, I'm gonna do some impressions, if you guys would like to see some impressions. That's pretty cool. That's like if Kramer was the main character, that's what I look like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You're reading it.
So yeah, check it out. This is a doorway I could come through.
There's a fire somewhere. I kind of just have gotten to that point where I don't really care anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's like that level of confidence where I'm like, I don't give a shit if you think this is good or not, or you're not in the mood, because I'm gonna do. That makes me sound like really edgy. I don't give a shit about your opinions, man. I got some material on the trans community that you're gonna want to hear. But it was hard to be confident in front of just 6 people because I felt like I was like giving it so much that it was annoying to them. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're screaming into the void and the void is getting a little bit pissed off. You know what I mean? Overall, I think it was good to do more gigs in a shorter space of time. Bit stressful, to be honest. My second favorite thing about comedy, apart from like performing, is just talking to other comedians about comedy and about random stuff, or just joking around, and it's just fun, you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know, just outside of gigs, just talking about shit. It's fun. It's nice to do, you know what I mean? And I think doing 3 gigs in one night, it's kind of replacing that with just the stress of trying to make each spot. I learned a decent amount about the material that I'm working on and the bits that I'm doing. And I said earlier today, like, I feel like I'm really good at writing 3/4 of a joke, a concept, like having 3/4 of an idea where I tell someone and they go, yeah, I kind of get it, but what about this bit? And I go, oh, of course, now it makes sense. Before it didn't make sense. Anyway, I don't know if this was good or if this was worth watching or interesting, but thanks for joining me on this journey of Gatorade and bombing.